Hi, welcome to my channel about fischertechnik, embedded systems and robotics. This video focuses on my Raspberry Pi 1 running Linux and programmed in C# with Mono project. It is connected to network for VNC, virtual network computing, band cable to this breadboard, and serial cable for connection for Minicom for starting up some software things before I can use it. Last time I managed to get an LED working. I can have this fischertechnik motor with propeller working. I tried to get an LDR, light dependent resistor, working, but then I realized I need an analog to digital converter for that, and that didn't work out quite so well. So instead of now controlling things, I'm going to try to read something with this photo diode. Actually just a light sensitive switch, as you may call it, also for visiting, like this one and this one, and of course this RaspberryPi camera stand, which I haven't been able to control yet. So first this one, and let's see how I can manage that, and for that I switch to screencast. So screencast time. First, of course, the screen, that is Tiger VNC, so this means that this part of the screen is absolutely on the Raspberry Pi itself. This as well, but then via Minicom serial connection, and I determine the IP address to which I have to connect here, through which, and of course to start the VNC, otherwise I can't connect. Then obviously the camera, then mono develop, very important part, because I develop it here on the laptop and not on the Raspberry Pi, because for some reason, and I stopped investigating why, but for some reason I can't get mono develop working on the Raspberry Pi, which is fine with me, because the file is on the on my file server anyway, and my laptop is quite a bit faster and has a lot more memory than my Raspberry Pi. Then Fritzing. If you've seen these videos before, then you are familiar with this. LDR no longer in question. Then what I do have to add is the, let me go back here, is the photo transistor. Not a diode, as I said earlier, a photo transistor. This is a diode and this is a transistor. So let's add, let's wire this one up and let's add it to here. Okay, so now I have added it to Fritzing, but the problem is, of course, going to the wiring, which actual pin number I can use. So I have to figure that one out, then wire it, or first wire it and then find which pin I have to use or can use. So let's do something. So I have obviously connected the phototransistor but a phototransistor is a receiving device, not a writing device. I've connected it to the motor pin. So actually the motor is connected to 40, not to 18, but well, yeah, I have now given the toy motor to pin 18. I can of course change it, then I have to change everything, but also I have to find if connection can be used for receiving. I have to find that out first. If that is the case, then I'm done, then I can read anything, but I have to be sure. The problem that I'm facing right now is once again that C# originally is designed to work on a Microsoft platform, meaning Windows, not Linux. Now the point is that I did find a solution, but guess what? That only works on Windows, not on Linux. So I've been trying to find something that is similar but does work on Linux, and while there is a solution, or seems to be a solution, but it only works on well, let's say sensors. And basically you can say that a phototransistor is a sensor. In past projects like the monorail, which you can find on my YouTube channel, is used as a sensor, but it takes a lot of time, which is not easy for me to do, to get it working. So unfortunately I have to say this is not going to be a real solution for me. So can I toggle something here? I might, but motor is not here anymore, so I'll have to do this and comment that one out. Then of course here say motor. This one, well, let's just say out. What remains is testing if the rest is doing as it originally was. So let's find out. Save this, test. Well, as you have noticed, the motor isn't doing anything, so I have to find out why. And motor was last time something right here. So let's get back to the code. And for some reason this wire was set here instead of here with the output from the GPIO. So as you could see, the motor works. This one reading will be a problem. So anything that has to be read digitally or in another way, well, digitally versus analog, that won't work in this case. How is that for other things? Well, in my other project with the RaspberryPi 2, you can see it's not going very good as well, not the way I had anticipated. One thing that is left to do is, obviously, if I scroll up, is the RaspberryPi camera. which is not working. So could I get it to work? Well, I'm not so sure anymore, because this one is a commercial driver. Yeah, I can use it, but nothing is guaranteed. And should I put as much time in it? I'm not quite sure. How is this going to work out for all I have now? Limited, I think. Very much limited. So, what's next? Have to think about it. And this also means obviously that this one, although this one was then meant to be right here, is going to be away, as is this one. So this is what is left. Then going back here, well, like I said, this is working, any other output is working, any input so far isn't and won't under the circumstances. So with this not very nice result concerning the phototransistor and a fix for the motor, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please do subscribe to my channel. Give the video a thumbs up, click the bell for notification, leave a comment or suggestion. How can I solve this, if it is to be solved, if it can be solved. Also, please support via Ko-fi.com, paypal.me, and you can also support via becoming a patron for only €2 or $2 a month. Much appreciated. Continuation of this is questionable, but once you subscribe or click the bell for notification, you will know soon enough. For now, have a great day, take care, stay safe, bye.